All right, guys, we're here. I'm just waiting for Discord to send it's time. Of course, like always. Hello, hello, uwu. Of course, I'll give a celebratory uwu to everyone here. Why not? Let me make sure everything's all good to go. I think everything's good to go. Pretty much fine. I just want to get it open. On my phone, not gonna want. Up. Let's do this. Go. Another stream, exactly, Kendra. Welcome, bud. It's that time of the week. It's a nice Saturday. Lovely outside. It's like 30 something degrees. I don't even know. It's warm outside. Lovely day. Shop Drives hates me. I won't give me my McLaren. Which McLaren? Oh, like, was it your MP4, your MP12C? Good one's a good one. Post, Discord, just because Top Drives is like, or not Top Drives, YouTube is not posting, or I mean, I guess the bot's not posting my video. Let's... 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 23. It's pretty light for you, yeah, Riley. It's clicking. They said it couldn't get back. I don't tell you. I mean, I have deleted, like I said before, I have deleted my prize cards before by accident. It was in Austin, which I needed for my prize challenge, the prize card challenges. Well, I didn't. We got my car here. We're just practicing. I'm waiting for. Is that your car, yellow one? Yeah, the one in the thumbnail is mine. This is mine. Yep. So, I've got some practice in actually for once. If you guys are wondering what this is the Top Gear test track. It's a 1-to-1 scale, but there's some, like, pylons. I'm not too sure if they should be there or not. It's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty close. It's gonna be a lot of fun testing cars today on this. We'll see. We'll see. In 10 minutes. Well, that sounds perfectly reasonable, Gingerfish. Okay. I don't know why Discord's not sending out pings. It obviously hates me. I'm the thumbnail. There you go, Riley. I chose some good-looking cars for the thumbnail, and I wanted to get some variety, 2 different colors, light-colored cars. The thumbnail's pretty dark, color-wise. Purposely made it bad. Rip. Front end looks like a modern Porsche, but the rear looks like an entry-level Vector. Basically, I mean, I just said, okay, let's take this NSX body and make it not look like an NSX, which I think I did a pretty good job. Hello, Shadow, how's it going, bud? It's got some MR2 vibes. It's got some other supercar vibes in the rear.
Oh, yeah.
And challenge him with 25 bucks. Dude. Appreciate that, bud. Well, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Saturday there, Mr. Sin. Of course, every dollar counts towards the great Kakro cosplay. MR2. It's like an MR2. It's like an MR2. Check it out. For some reason, my bot's not giving notifications for the stream. Was Rise card? I've not done any cards yet. I'm still waiting because Discord hasn't put out any notifications. I'm gonna give it another minute. Should I manually ping it? You think, Ivan? Should I manually ping the? Okay, I'll do it manually. Post announcements. I can't type with the steering wheel here. No. And we're good. I bet you the bot's gonna ping shortly after, but that's okay. Okay, so we're testing my car. We're gonna do a little bit of warm up. Cheese. This is a pretty short track. This is my car. 330 or so horsepower at about 2,000 pounds, so quite light. The most average looking. Oh, yours is fine, Ginger. Yours is fine. Totally fine. No issues, Ginger. Discord is subscribed, they'll just let me know if I do. Well, YouTube doesn't always put on notifications either. But hey, we ping the Discord now. This is my car. We're gonna go for some light laps. IRL times. I will pull the IRL times after my practice laps. Like anything under 120 is very, very good. Like, punching above its weight for sure. I gotta get warmed up here because I haven't driven on this today. Now, it kind of wants me to follow this. Kind of dumb. I know I gotta cross over, but I want to go around that because you can't take it a little bit closer or whatever. Top Gear test track. This is Top Gear test track, yep. But the challenge, Alejandro, they're sent in, you gotta go to Discord, send them in Discord via direct message to, like, one of the moderators or admins in the team. Ideally, Ivan the Terrible, One Salty Manatee, not Manatee, Costco, Kyle the Shin, for example. Hello, Dan, how's it going, bud? That's good, I'm glad you're fixed, but now we can play Skyrim. I can watch you play Skyrim. Of course, the best thing to do. Why are you already streaming? Why is the notification in Discord? Because Discord didn't put up the notifications, Brandon, for some reason. So I just did it myself. This is a very casual lap on the Top Gear test track. Who needs the clutch? We don't need to use the clutch to downshift. This is fine. Oh, a little bit fast. Like a very casual 122.5, which is pretty good. Double ping. Did a double ping. Oh. It double pinged. I knew right after I posted. That was a great double ping. I apologize, Groupster. It was taking so long. I'm like, I'll just ping myself and it instantly pings after. Perfect, absolutely. Not too far down the list, but a lot of donators submitted this week. There's a fair bit. But this is a pretty short track, about 1 minute 20 seconds, 1 minute 30 seconds. Yeah, not a bad time. My best is one... with this car, 116 with this car. That's my best time. This is before I give it a name. So 116 is my best with this car. I did call it. So yeah, 116 is my best with this car. Before it says these are practice laps. I don't think I can really get better than 116, honestly, with that car. But let me get the order list up here. The order of people getting their cars tested. I'll put my name on here because I'm... what we're gonna do a little more warm-up laps. These are gonna count for my own laps too. Get pretty much ready. And we'll be right off. I'm not gonna fail too much today, I don't think, so we've actually practiced. So this is a 3.4 liter straight six transverse rear or mid engine. Overshoot this by a little bit. Nope, we're good. A little wide. A lot wide, that's okay. And this is a kind of failed here too. We're just practicing right now, getting warmed up. A little too wide. Hello, Oscar, how's it going? Yeah, I got it. It's in there, Dan. It's in there, Dan. Don't you worry about it. I got you. So we're on the Top Gear test track too wide. Yeah, though I'm warming up still. My record's 116 with this car. We're not getting that right now. We're actually doing a pretty good lap though, regardless. No, there's not really. I like this course because there's nothing you can crash into. Very wide here. I'll just by a little bit again. Very wide there. We're warming up. It is a lot harder to drive while you're actually commentating than separately, so I don't think anyone will be at 116. That seems like that's a very good time. It's one of the best ever on the Top Gear test track. And a 119, which is already up there with the best of the best. IRL cars. My car's not going to be near as quick though. That's okay. Hey, Dan. Fine, we're all have fun here. Okay. Your Wi-Fi stopped for a second. Rip. Okay. 119. Now I'm gonna pull up the list of actual Top Gear times, just so we have like a reference point here. Because that'd be nice to have, right? Top Gear time. I'm using the Wikipedia page because Wikipedia is obviously the answer. So for example, the quickest qualifying vehicle with like that's not like a race car, I'm pretty sure, has done a 112.7, a 488 Pista Ferrari. Next is a Dallara Stradale, 112.8. 113.4, etc. So my best is 116.2, which is the same as like a GT3 RS, which is I think the current gen MP4-12C, LP700, Aventador, etc. This is my car. Orange. If only Jeremy Clarkson was driving the car as rip. I know, it'd be so much. I know. Okay. We're gonna give it. I'll give a walk through my car for the new people here. This is my car. It's called the MP6 something. No one really knows. It's basically an MR2 knockoff, but way faster and way lighter. About 2,000 pounds and about 330 horsepower. Yes, Shadow? The Stig? I mean, I'm not as good driver as the Stig, obviously, but we'll see. By the time the night's over or the stream's done, from which challenge? This is the in a Discord challenge. This is the pretty much third world supercars. So very cheap supercars, and this is my very cheap supercar. Full Dolphin's better than this thing, of course. You know, Ryan, that is a nice carbo body. This is the NSX body. Very, very squished, and it's so adorable. And I prefer Madeline Ricky, obviously. Come on. Come on, Ricky, have taste. Madeline's such a more tasteful name. We're going to launch this thing. The barely any wheel spin here, just a little bit into second gear. Third gear, a little bit late shift, that's okay. We're going to try pretty hard this time. We can do about 200 in this first bend here. A little bit conservative, that's okay. Way conservative, that's okay. Second, third. We're not turning as much as we could be. We're fine. Definitely already slow lap. We'll get one more practice lap in after this. I think that'll be our time. Yeah, we'll restart that. The voting will begin halfway through the stream or so. My car is disappointed. That's okay. The Stig, but his face is wetter than this helmet. Rip. Wow. Yeah, this is the NSX body, so I think that's a cool looking little car. I like it. This is one of my favorite 90s cars I've built. Or early 2000s, I guess is what it could be too. I'm going to turn a little bit tighter in. There we go. That's better. On the throttle. Time's looking okay so far. Braking. Full braking. Down to seconds. Easy peasy. So, the best part about this car is it's so light, about 2,000 pounds, that even when it's only 330 horsepower, I mean, that's a lot obviously, but it's very agile. Brake a little late here, coming in very, very late. A little bit wonky of a turn there. That hurt us in the time by a little bit. This will be our official time, probably. Going to cut in here. A little bit slow. We have to slow down there. We're going in there a little bit too late. And here we're going full power. We're going to brake a little early. Way too early. That's okay. Come on. At a 116.9 or 117 flat, a very good time. 117 flat, so we are pretty much the exact same time, faster than a Gumpert Apollo S or an Ascari A10 or AMG GTS or a Koenigsegg CCX. So it's faster than a lot of cars. It's just under a Bugatti Veyron Super Sport time. Pretty good to me. So I'll mark that down for now as my time. I've gone faster. That's okay. I'm not setting a record here. The carbon fiber doesn't look good in BeamNG. I mean, the paint does not look good in BeamNG. I just used flat black plastic. Tested some golf club. Tested golf club. The golf club R. I have not yet. We're just on my car right now. My car works today, thank goodness. I'll mark myself down for a 117 flat, and I'll use like decimal points and stuff today because this is a pretty serious track. We're gonna hop first into Skunk Rocker's car. And what is Skunk Rocker's car, you might be asking? Well, I'm asking the same thing to myself. It is the 1999 Addery H. Oh, no, and then there's some characters in here, I think. Yeah, this is the there's some like I think it's Russian in there. I can't tell. It's not English. Here, pink one. Yeah, it's this. If anyone knows how to pronounce this, I'm not sure what language we're talking. But hey, it's a third world supercar. It looks wild. It looks extreme. We'll hop into that. It's gonna be quite fast. Hey, no problem, Lazon. You can take care anytime. Take off anytime. So we got specs for this bad boy. It is 205 horsepower, so a little light in the this is a third world supercar, obviously. Mine is quite powerful. 2,550 pounds. That's Russian. There you go, Alejandro. That's what I thought, but I can't pronounce it. Don't even want to try. It's that bad. 2,550 or so pounds and 205 horsepower is what we're taking here. Got a turbine intake. Russian. There we go. See, you guys are schooling me right now. Okay. Oh god, that exhaust. You know what? Bigger the exhaust means more horsepower. It's gonna sell. I like everything about the front except for this part. It's very unique. Definitely fits the bill of a Russian supercar, I think. Very interesting looking. It's definitely fast looking. We'll hop in. The first person. You test the golf club. No, no, this is the first car on the list here, Garlic Bread. The first gear is a lot of wheel spin and very short. We'll try to get all the cars done in 1 or 2 goes max. This is a pretty easy track. Feels very weird. Feels very tall somehow, but it's just the turbine. Okay, we're learning in here. Okay. Bit of understeer. It is ugly. Well, hey, you know what? I'm not a fan of the pink, but it's a nice looking car. And there's a story behind it, obviously. There's always stories behind it. So 100 kilometers an hour. It's not too quick. It's quite quiet, yeah. Let me know if the actual audio is too quiet in general, and I can up the sound, like for all the cars, not just this. Yeah, we got a bit of understeer. We're gonna go a bit slower through here. That's okay. 205 horsepower. It's not supposed to be the fastest car ever. It's not gonna be. But it brakes nicely. Going on a second even. No, we can't get in the second third of this. I'll take that. So this is a 3-cylinder turbocharged engine. Built out of old Soviet jet fighters. I could see that. Pink pig. That's true. I can see that mini. Braking it pretty early, I think. Yep, we weren't going that fast. That's okay. Same third. On the throttle. Noise approved by the Electric Car Association. Fair enough. I was actually working on like some stream graphics and stuff today, but I was working like a GIF as well, like a pre-stream video. But it was gonna take an hour to render a GIF. I'm like, wow, that seems absurd for some reason. So let's not do that today. The understeer, I think that's my understeer. That's not great, but at lower speeds, you don't even notice it really. So the brakes, we'll give this one more try. I want to blasting through my AirPods. Fair enough. Greek supercar, could be. So we got the brakes at high speeds. Do not like it. Electric automation beam. I have not seen a mini, Chris. I've seen the thumbnail. Looks very intriguing to say the least. But I have not watched it yet. I'm preparing for the stream today. Come on. I came out like what, early in the morning, like he always does. Maniac. Braking a little bit earlier here because this thing is somewhat. Oh, there we go. There's the back end kicking. Use the handbrake just a little bit. The third takes you to 100 kilometers an hour, so short gearing, quite short gearing. Third is the gear we're going to try to stay in a lot, I think. Like 90 to 98 kilometers an hour in third, which is short. Well, we don't have much power, and it's a turbo, so there's a smaller power band already, so might as well use the the shorter gears to help keep some speed going, some power going. The understeer. But it's not bad. Like it's pretty capable for what it is. It's only got 205 horsepower. You gotta remember that, guys. We'll turn in nice and early here. Hopefully we don't hit the grass. We're good. Stay in 5th gear, because why not? Take corner sharp. That was not bad. We're gonna go straight on. Brake. This down to 4th only, not the 3rd, okay, because the gears are quite short. And a 3rd. And a 1:27.4. Still a great time, though. Add electric or even hybrid engines. I mean, automation. It's never gonna have probably EVs. 6 wheelers for sure. Box rates and 12. Box rates and 12s are a must. Superchargers are coming. Multi-axle vehicles are not correct. Diesels might come as DLC. Correct. So a 127.4. That's not bad at all, Skunk. Obviously you only have 205 horsepower. So like I think it did quite well for 205 horsepower. 127.4. I just want to compare that to some other cars here. 127.4. So we're doing about the same Top Gear test track time as a KTM Expo, driven by the new stick apparently now. But that doesn't sound. An Aston Martin Vanquish S, a DV9 Aston Martin, a Porsche. Oh no, that's not. What else is there? TVR T350C, etc. E39 M5, etc. We'll hop in. W engines? Probably not. I mean, double V would be cool though. Not W, double V. A generic. You're up next year. The Generva G15 1975 Aguero. And this one looks like it's, from what I have it here, is 205 horsepower. I'm not, is this? Oh, and 2,250 pounds. Okay, so 205 horsepower, the same as Skunk, but 2,250. So quite, it's a bit lighter. She's a lighter boy. Generva. Generva, somewhere 40 exotic looking car as well. Rotary, probably not going to happen, unfortunately. People want that though, but probably not going to happen. But you know what? You dream, right? Here. W engines would be cool. Dev said they're looking at adding more layouts, but I think they're a bit apprehensive on W engines. I mean, like cool layouts, I think. So I think yeah, like W, double V, because they're different. Just, like I think those are the only two engines I really want besides that, because like W and double V are two different ones, and they're both doable. VR, they're kind of just a narrow angle V6. First, no locking any diffs. From mid engines, that'd be nice. I'd appreciate that. So second gear to 100 kilometers an hour, not bad. Feels pretty quick. Okay, so we got some very, very biased brakes, and then we got some, yeah, she likes to swing around there. The back likes to lock up, and the weight transfer is a little scary. Wide body would be nice. No, they're definitely not doing a VR. I talked to Killer about that. The VR is just it's a narrow angle V engine with one cylinder head, right? I mean, it'd be nice to have for sure. We're gonna brake. Now, we gotta go even slower. She does not have grip. The tires are not big enough. The line on this one. I'm braking now because she does not like. Yep. Nope. She does not much grip here. 1978 model. Yeah, it's a 1978 body. Full bank engine. Yeah, that'd be cool. So we're talking Bugatti. We're talking the original Bugatti Veyron concept car engine, an 18 cylinder. Or are they 18 cylinders or are they 16 cylinders? The W16, right? Yeah, yeah. It definitely gets a little spooky. Even there, oversteer right there. That's scary. This is definitely a third world supercar because she's sketchy as all heck to drive. Braking a little early here. And low speed braking is nice though. On throttle a little bit. They got some grip there, that's good. I'm using a wheel, I'm using a G29. I have to go look at the box. Oh god, there's a grass patch. Fine. Braking probably a little early, like this, just a little bit early. We don't have too much speed though, because she is very sketchy to drive. Oversteer's coming, but we held on there nicely. On throttle, not too much turning. There we go. Yeah, I meant to. Yeah, exactly, an 18 cylinder. Yeah, like a massive W18, which would have been so cool because it's 3 banks instead of like just 2 V8s in a 4 bank configuration. Ooh, sketchy. I don't think there's any aero in this car. Very little aero. Not much downforce. There's not much grip. Braking a little bit late because we're not going too fast. The brakes have been pretty good so far. Gonna be easy on them. On the grass just a bit. Down a second. A 132.1. That's not a bad time. Obviously, this car is a danger. To be honest, to drive, it's very scary. Microcar with a V8 twin turbo. That sounds like a great idea, Joyce. Part 2. There might be a part 2 rally. There might not be. We'll see how much we get done in the next good few hours. I'll do my best here. 16.4 Bugatti engines, 16 and 4 turbos. I know that. Yep. Yeah, it's an 8. I think it's an 8 liter, 16 cylinder. Is it 8 liter? 8 liters in the dot. 8 liter, 16 cylinder, 4 turbos. Because it's 2 V8s grafted together, and 10 radiators. 10 radiators. Drift car that can drag. Nice idea too. So a 132.1. That's not a bad time. Obviously, generic. The car is definitely a third world supercar because it's scary as all heck to drive. Like 131 puts it around can't find any go. An Audi TT MK2 2-liter turbo, an Audi S4 4.2 V8. So in between those two, pretty much. Each radiator is 100 horsepower. So next up, young Doofman, you're up next here, bud. And what do we got for you? We got the Empire Common MK4 Common Turismo, 325 force and 2,500 pounds. So a good power to weight ratio, nearly as good as mine. Empire, where are you? We got a hatchback boy. Definitely could be a third world supercar because it looks pretty third world-ish. A good midlife crisis. And a good midlife crisis. Good midlife. Good H2O. We love cylinders, Bugatti. I mean, like a W or a W18 because they'd call it a W engine regardless instead of like a double V and a W. The W is 3 banks and a double V is 4 banks. The Bugatti Veyron really has a double V engine. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then they originally were going to use a 3-bank engine, which is a W. Okay, double V, yeah. Well, either of them makes sense, I guess, to be called W because they're both really W engines. Taking a bit to load in this time. We're giving it a chance. It's loading in. So if anyone's got a Bugatti Veyron I can test drive, let me know. For sure willing to give that thing a test drive. We got the Empire badge. The eye's kind of hiding from us. Very aggressive sounding. Oh, this is a V12. This is a V12. This is the only V12 I've found, to be honest. It's quite good looking. It's not a typical 90s car, but hey, it's got a V12. Oh wait, ESC's on? We don't need that when we're going. No way we need that. That's fine. Well, 9,000 RPM V12, it obviously sounds orgasmic. It's just that great. But I don't think it's going to handle as well as it sounds. Oh. So, she gets a little sketchy. We're not using too much braking, to be honest. Okay, we got some driving issues. 2-cylinder microcar, I like that. If there's 2 cylinders in this game, Joyce, then I'd be the first one to do it. 2 cylinders are the best engine choice. Change my mind. It sounds so great though, I can forgive its terrible driving. Oh boy, we gotta take this thing slow. Slow it is. Sounds so great though. Nice and slow. Just through here. Braking a little bit early. Oh, she gets already sketchy braking just lightly. Again, lightly braking. Down just a second. And we didn't use the clutch there. That's why I kicked out. That was my bad. A lot of work to do all these things at once. Well, you know, hey, Groovester or Oscar, I'd never use ESC ever. I never use ESC, no. Yeah, and if you guys have suggestions for the next challenge, let us know in the chat here, so Ivy can take down the, or Yikes can take down the ideas, so you can put into a vote in the Discord. Braking a little bit early. Oh my gosh. And my car that I actually drove up, I didn't have ESC or traction control even. I didn't know ESC. I didn't have ABS or traction control. Full power with a brake. Jeez. Scary to drive. My gosh. We're gonna stay in third. Second it is, because we can. Today, Joyce, we're just testing cars. We're not building cars today. We're testing these cars. This is a Discord challenge. So my Discord, we have challenges every week there. If you want to join, you can. These are all the cars that we're testing, and then next week we do the same thing every week. So far, for now at least. Stay in third it is, but I want to do a live stream next week of doing the build, so stay tuned for that. Oh, she is a frightening car to drive. My gosh, it's got a lot of power. It's got a lot of power. Only 325 horsepower, but probably a good amount of torque. I hope. Those are the 9,000. Oh, that's not good. Into the grass. We're good. We're fine. A little slow, because we're driving on the grass. It just spins the tires. Not too. It's a fast car in a straight line. I'll give it that. 50k sports sedan. You like that M3 competitor or sports coupe? You know. Highest top speed you've with an automation car. No BeamNG edits. About 500 kilometers. I haven't tried for top speed without cheating. About 500 kilometers an hour. This car is a rear locking diff. Does it have a rear locking diff? I'm gonna write in the time first. 127.8. Hey, that's a great time. Young Doofman, 127. So similar time to Skunk Rocker's car. Very fast car, but it's terrifying to drive. Enox, you're up next. We'll load up your car. We'll check the. I didn't have any diffs locked or anything on this one, so I didn't have anything. There is a locking diff. I didn't lock it though. I never lock the diffs. I never use ESC, whereby Enox, I think his car was, sorry, Costco. If I'm not mistaken. Costco, I'm sorry. Is that what it is? I'm guessing here. Wait. I'll look, because clearly we're not going to find it. It is, I'm sorry, Costco. 310 horse and 2650 on the pound side of things. So again, good power to weight ratio, similar to Grove. Good. And we'll load that up. Motor weight. Specific one by going fast and VTEC kicked in. Yep. Yeah. That is quite fun to for any kind of variable valve lift or time, whatnot. My brother's Mitsubishi FTO has MyVec, which is Mitsubishi's variation version of VTEC. After I think 5,000 RPM, it just screams, and that was a fun car because it's a V6 instead of a 4-banger. No ESC in my car might be a problem. Well, Ricky, my man, Papa Ricky. I never drive with ESC, bud. Never. I never do. I didn't have ESC on my car. Come on. I never use ESC. It's fine. It's fine. You just gotta be throttle management. ESC is for wimps. Come on. It's gonna be fine. It's taking a while to load in the cars today. This is a quite large track though, which nothing we can really do, I guess. It is quite a large of a track. This is 310 horsepower of American Freedom. So it's rear engine, of course it is. More like mid-engine, because the engine's in the back of the driver's back. ESC, just turn that right off. Nope, so far, a little bit of wheel spin launching, even though it's mid-engine, so it's a little bit there. It's quite quick. That feels a bit wafty. We are scraping, that's okay. The brakes are getting a little bit warm. Not bad so far. Not the fastest car. The brakes get warm pretty quick, so I'm worried about that later on. This is not too brake intense, of course. I don't need ESC in any car. We're fine. We're fine, Dan. We're fine. I don't even use ESC in real life ever. I do, actually, but even at the track, I had traction control on my Lexus still because it was raining for one. It was a downpour that day. And I still got side with ESC on or traction control on. Oh, sketchy. Back end like to swing out like that. That was not entertaining. That was terrifying. And full throttle through here. We'll cut in pretty early like this. On the grass just a bit. We're good. Oh, boy. Oh, she is a sketchy high-speed car. Enox, what have you done? It's still pretty quick, though. Oh, God, we got air. We lost some bits. Oh, this is not going well. Oh, my gosh. That was great. We lost some bits. We'll try it again. We'll try it again. That was an interesting drive. So this thing is not like high-speed handling at all. Very little aero. Feels like a very little, to be honest. The brakes are very nice, though. Again, it turns pretty nice, like at slow speeds. Like, it's not an issue. Low speed handling is mint on point, and the braking is quite good as well. I'd say probably one of the best braking so far, if not the best braking so far. And it's not even the most powerful car. Rear tires should be widened a bit, I think, because you know, we're causing wheel spin much too easily with this little power. But it's a straight 6, or what is this engine? This is a V8? I couldn't even tell because it was just wedged in there so much. We're good. How much subs do people need for YouTube rank? No set limit there, Shadow. Whatever. It's per request basis. Nice and slow through. We're gonna go the grass just a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. I'm more prepared now. We're good. That's totally fine. High speed. It does not like doing high speed stuff. Well, welcome Daniel to the world of automation. Yeah, weekly challenge in the Discord. V8, yeah. It sounds like a V8, but it didn't look like a V8 when I checked in the mid-engine for a second. But well, yeah, welcome Daniel, bud. You can join the Discord, link in the description if you're not in there already. We're gonna break early, so it likes driving everywhere except for the high-speed area. For to drive. You can get in the requirements. Yeah, the requirements are pretty lenient, I feel like. Well, you gotta apply in the Discord, Alejandro. It's at request basis. But probably not. I have to take a look, to be honest. I have to physically look and stuff and take a look. Third gear it is. Braking a little bit early. And the second it is. Nice and gentle. Factory made track cars this week. My request for voting. Factory made track cars. Again, maybe. We're doing pretty much track cars right now, though. Do we want to always do supercars 2 weeks in a row? Yeah. What's a variation, but Ivan's taking the submissions down. If you want to take it down, then take it down. 19 subscriber YouTuber. Hey, you know what? To be fair, you know why? This channel used to have 19 subscribers when I started it. You know, at 0 when I started it. Okay, a little bit slower through here. There we go. Just a little bit slower. That was good. Braking a little early. Too early, but that's okay. It's a hard corner to judge like the braking capabilities of all the cars right there at high speeds. It's the only high speed one where you do braking. And a 123.8, that's not bad. Military trucks, that's a good idea, Luke. I like that. 123.8 is a good time, or a reasonable time. Again, similar to the ones we just did. 123 is actually a bit better, so I'll take a look and see what that's sort of competing against up your test track. 123.8 is around the same time as a Lamborghini Murcielago. I'll take it. Or Pagani Zonda. No, that's Stamp. An Aston Martin DBS. Impressive. AMG S63. So it's pretty. TVR Cigaras. Pretty impressive. 2,000 horsepower death traps. That sounds pretty. It sounds very tough. Lay me out of rides. Left like a supercar. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. It's like an autocross car, one might say. Okay. So that was Enoch. So 123, it's a great time. We got, yeah, that's what we got. Okay, Groovester, you're up next. I've got high hopes for you, bud. Come on. Make a great traffic. It is the African Man Chomps V6.5 Curates Race Engine. Groovester. 395 horse. Quite high. 1,950 pounds. So it's I think it's the best power to weight ratio of all the cars. African Man. It is race engine. Yes. Okay. We moving fast this stream. We're moving pretty fast. This is a pretty easy track, and I'm trying to get these finished within one or two tries. Doesn't like the idea. Wow, I like. Oh, Rallycross is pretty fun. I don't mind Rallycross. I like JDM. I like JDM like rally kind of cars too, so that's fun. Fun. And let's see here. Launch is hard. It's quite a laggy engine. Oh, is it? Oh, it's a half a V. It's an inline 3 with 400 horsepower. Oh, Groupster, what are you doing to me, bud? What are you doing to me, bud? Evo 6. Evo 6 are cool cars. I don't mind those. I like Evos. Not really. I'm not like an Evo guy, but like my brother likes Evos and stuff, so it's a good one. Our time to load in right now. Of course we are. This is a large map. I almost regret this map. It's that large. Sounds fun. This will be a fun car. I've got high hopes. So I'm just gonna try to make sure to keep in the power band all the time. With the looks here. Come on. Like this body, it's as simple. It's a third world supercar. It doesn't need to be fancy. Big exhaust pipes. Half a V6 is an inline 3. It's an inline 3, Alejandro. It's a turbocharged inline 3. Okay, we're gonna keep it in second there. She's pretty quick. She's quick. She's quick to say the least. 1.7 bars. We're granny shifting this thing because it's already incredibly tough to drive. It's very fast. It's a little bit wafty, not gonna lie. Okay, we got some oversteer. So she likes to spin out. Gear 16 in like what, like the high 3s probably is what I'd estimate this thing to get on a good day. We're gonna break at 200 here because I don't want to go over 200. Very sketchy already. In fourth, down to third. And we're in boost. Brake. Third. Second, we're on boost. No. Not bad. You threatened people to vote otherwise last time. Oh no, did I threaten? I must have been bribed. Probably what it was. Donation bribe is all I could say. I don't remember. Then again, I don't remember anything that happens 5 minutes ago, so there we go. She's a very quick car. She's very quick. This is probably going to be the record setter, I think. Actually, it's... Like, the issue is just handling. She's just a little bit wafty. But boy, oh boy, she has power. Like, it's got grip, but it sort of just, like, sways around. Oof. But to be fair, like, my car doesn't really count for, like, the championship and stuff, because it's just tested it quite a bit, so I'm not going to count. 118, which is not a bad time. I might retry this one later, because we could probably squeeze another second at least out of it. Wafty? Well, wafty is in, like, the car is sort of moving side to side as I'm driving at high speeds. It's wafting side to side. You said you wouldn't cackle if I won. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, because I didn't want it to win. That's because I didn't want it to win. That's why. Yeah. Guess who's back? Well, welcome back, Lazan. Bribed, but my point stands. Probably bribed. Yeah, wafty is like it moves side to side. This is a rear engine. Yeah. Didn't do that for me. Then it. Well, at high speeds, it's moving side to side here. Like not like terribly, but like you move one way. And it goes that way, but then it sort of wants to move back the other way. You could feel it. But hey, we'll leave it at 118.3 for now. I might try it again later. We'll see. It's still a great time. My time doesn't... What's mine, like a 116? My time doesn't count. I've got a lot of seat time in my car today. Not a lot, but like a good bit. We'll work it out as 118.3, which is the winner right now. That's the current leader. I was a 117, so... Hello, Ori. Welcome, bud. It's a... For sure. Facepalm. Got a similar version of the car to Groovesters. Specs on this thing is, where are we looking? I'm blind again. Somewhere. It is the same car with 445 horsepower. So this is the African man builds a car of his dreams from scratch. So this is not the half a V6. 445 horse and 2,500 pounds. What are we driving next? Well, we're driving a dream car. It is... They're different bodies, actually. They're different bodies, I think, right? Where's the same body? We're good. Scratch, there we go. My car is a SHO plus Skinny Boy. Perfect. Or was it go Stu wish? That'd be pretty cool. It's really interesting. It's got 400 horsepower, over 400 horsepower. It's one of the more powerful cars. Not the most. I think the most we have is like 600 horsepower, which is doable. Driving well probably won't do that, but facepalm. Take a sec to load up your car, like it does for every car today. It kind of sucks, but we're going through them pretty quick here. Where is the oil car? Which oil car? The like oil crisis car? Which ones? NSX versus RX-7? Exactly, yeah. I mean, I think NSX would win, to be honest. For sure. It's a bit faster. 640? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 691 is the highest. Yeah, exactly, so... It's a lot of horsepower. Is that oil? No, these are supercars. We don't need oil where we're going. Supercars. It's taking a second to load in because this is a big map. Big map. Very large map today. Nice car we got in front of us, at least in the screen. I don't mind that at all. It's fine. Sounds quite good. I don't mind. It's a nice looking car, nice looking body. 340 in a light car. Yeah, mine's 330 in a quite a light car, but being, you know, to be for Groovester had 400 in a very light car. So we're gonna launch this car here. We'll go to person. When are you making more? There'll be another one. What's today? Today's Saturday. Probably Monday. Monday there'll be another one, and it's gonna be a bit more years. This is a very fast car, high speeds. This thing likes to go to 200 kilometers now, no problem. But yeah, Gear City's coming Monday. And some other stuff is coming next week as well, so that'll be kind of cool. We're going to restart that. That was a bit of a wonky start. Frosted. Your name is Frosted Ketamine. That's a great name, by the way. So bad it's good. We short shifted that time. That's okay. Braking just a bit. Down to 4th. A little more down to 3rd. Getting a little bit spooky there. We're fine. We're good. This is an NA engine. V8. It's got a bit more power for sure. It's also a bit heavier. It's still quite light. It's still fine in the corners, so there's no issues. They're all light cars. Braking a bit late. Or later in the previous car, at least. Let's short shift to 4th because she does not like that. Drifting is not a fun thing to do, especially when you're on a track going 160 kilometers an hour. Roll on the throttle nicely. This is the top of your test track. Correct. So I thought I'd go with something a bit, you know, so we can rate these against real-life cars, and they are quite fast. That's a sketchy one. This is sketchy as well. We saved that. That was a close one. We saved it. 118.9. Like, I would say a little faster than the previous car, but also, like, wheel spin. The wheel spin is sketchy. Like, in the 3-cylinder, you can just keep it in low revs to not have wheel spin. This one, you got wheel spin everywhere. Do a car that is... Someone hit wheelie car be kind of cool. New record 40 viewers. I mean, my record's 110, I think. So, like, 40... Like, the average of all streams is probably, like, 40 or 50. Say at 118.9. These cars are. Remember, guys, I'm not testing these cars too much. We're just sort of. This is like my first time ever driving that car. So again, I might try it again later. If you're stupid, that's okay, lasagna. Again, I might try this one later because this is. She's got power, and I think driving it right, you can get a bit more. Like my car, I've got a 117, and my record's like low 116s, but that's because I have like an hour of seat time in it at least on this track. So I'm prepared a bit more. Mini Chris, you're up next. Let's see what you got for us today. Come on. I gotta find it. Mini Chris, it is 310 horsepower and 3,100 pounds of the CMTO 1000. I still have the bottle right here. It's not leaving ever. There. It's just there. This. Okay. Loading. We got a bit of a tiny bit of stream delay. Let's take a look and see. What is you? Tell me nothing. We just have a tiny bit of stream delay for no reason. Here's what it is. Which car was a re-car to you? Hello, Philip. A re-car. Re isn't like a great car. I mean, my car so far has probably been like the best all around. I'd say after driving all the cars. But, like. Top speed wise and like just like straight line speed wise, like almost every car has been better than it. Mine's not great. An old school muscle car. Actually, I was thinking of doing another old school muscle car. I haven't done a classic muscle car for a good while. I was thinking of that actually, Frosted. Maybe it's like a early 60s huge boat. Beam to test my car. Oh, you wish you'd beam to test. I have to go to challenges with a car and know how to drive. Well, usually, Riley, I don't test my cars ever. This is one of the only times I've ever tested my car, because I probably should be prepared for the track. How many cars have you tested so far? Not a lot, Philip. Takes a while to load into BeamNG. But we've gone through 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 cars. We're on number 7. How long is the stream going for? Almost an hour. 7 cars an hour. Great. We're banging through them now. Very unique. I love the massive triple exhaust. That is terrifying, but beautiful at the same time. Good pulling power. Second to about 100 kilometers an hour, which is nice. Go 180 and we'll start braking. Okay, again. Losing a little bit of grip there. Which was your best live stream? You know, I like testing the cars. Builds are a lot of fun too, they're more silly. But, that's my car. I'm pretty... Well, Ginger, you're coming up soon. Don't you worry, bud. Jet engines, pretty much. Yeah. I don't think I have a favorite stream, though. They've all been a lot of fun. You know, probably my favorite, even though it was totally cancerous, was the Cankerel cosplay stream. Where we raised a ton of money. It was just that hilarious. A lot of fun. in like a dumb way. Ooh, we just kissed the barricade there. We're good. Dude, there's that wheel spin we're talking about. Good engine, not exhaust. Ah, fair enough. Here, hold on. I'm gonna fix my chair just a little bit here. My favorite challenge so far? Honestly, I would say probably this one so far. Honestly, like we haven't even finished this one yet, and it's a lot of fun. A totally different track, not an automation track or a BeamNG track. This is different. And all these cars so far have been actually quite great driving. What else was a lot of fun? The sports, the sedans they did, the 2012 sedans, I think is what it was. Someone disliked the video. Hey, everyone's gotta go like the video. Come on, we gotta counteract that dislike. The retro hatchbacks, that was a lot of fun too. The hill climb cars were a lot of fun. I love building the car. That's. Thing is, we also do a lot of challenges, and I can't remember all of them, to be honest. Because again, I have a crap memory. A really dark ride test my car joke. Now I want to hear that. Come on. A little slow in the corner. The back wants to sort of slide off from under me, I think. Go like this. We'll maintain speed here. Fifth gear it is. There's the back and kick it out just a bit. Just a bit. That's a tough corner to take. 3 cars in one day. Well, that's not bad, Alejandro. Did you ever make an F1 car? Well, there's no F1 bodies, really, is there? Right? There is no F1 bodies. Well, I don't think so. I've made a Le Mans car, like a modern Le Mans car. That was a lot of fun to do. That wasn't perfect. People are like, oh, it's not perfect, doesn't follow all the rules and stuff. But that was fun. It's hard to drift with this wheel, how it's set up. This car doesn't have traction control, Ricky. There's no traction control here. There's nothing. I don't have the option. But also traction control, that's for wimps. Come on, true men drive without traction control. And as you know, I'm as macho as they come. You know, they don't call me Macho Man Randy Savage or nothing. Go slowly to this corner, down to third. Let's go in a straight line. You gotta pick one, Shadow. Come on, just wherever you go, that's no problem. All your cars are awesome, and I appreciate that. In third. Nice and slow through there, but that was a pleasure to drive there. Brakes are getting pretty toasty, 380 degrees Celsius. They are stoking up the fire, man. Come on. A little slower, a little fun here. We're fine, we're good. We held that nicely. Maintaining speed quite well. The fifth gear, brake a little earlier. The third. On throttle and brake. Almost lost it there. We're good though. This car overall was quite good. It was a good overall car. You stay here? Yeah, no problem. To the DC car. The DC car is pretty good up the list. That's good. A Russian something, I'm not too sure what it is, but it seems like a Russian Lamborghini almost is what I would say. A 123.8. Again, good time. Mini Chris, nothing bad to say. It's just overall a decently driving car. A little bit oversteer, a little bit sketchy. All I know is it looks Russian. I'll take that, Riley. Oh, is DC far down the list? It might not be today. It's not too far down the list. Like, we'll probably do a bit of the Epic People's part, a bit of the non-donators today. Can't say for sure, but if not, it'll be on Monday. Along with the Gear City video, I guess, because yeah, that's fine. Kinder Saft, you're up next, bud. What do we got for you? We got the AFA R96, which is 230 horse and 1,750 pounds. So a great power to weight ratio. Really good power to weight ratio. It's a nice little coupe boy. This is the body I originally used. I changed it because been engine. So H2O. The lore behind my car is an alternative universe where China bought common tourism when the USSR collapsed. Fair enough. It's a V16. Ah, it looks good one. That's it. Get you to drive lasagna, but I don't know if I drive that. A drift car. A drift car is hard. It's hard to make a car that can drift. I can take a look and see. Traction controls for Wim's GT3 LMP F1 cars with T traction control. I mean, they have varying degrees of traction control. You don't always have to use it. You can turn it up and down. Old people cars. Oh, I like Buick Roadmasters. That's a nice option there. I appreciate Roadmasters. Who doesn't like a good Roadmaster? Like 90s old people cars, or like it's like 2020. What do you got for that? Like they're all like 40 or now. Crazy. In a good way. I like the sport. The mediocre water. Sure. Okay. The carbon fiber looks a little bit weird. That's okay. I like this body. It's a good body. The tires are a little small though. This is like a almost like a an M3, but just better in every way. Obviously faster, I hope. Probably will drive supercar for sure. Roadmaster is a slidey boy. I can concur. A Roadmaster is a slidey boy. Okay, we're gonna restart that. Ah, we are front wheel drive, which is shocking, honestly. I could tell. I'm like, oh, we got some understeer there. It's quite quick though. We got wheel spin. We got wheel hop basically. Fork steer it is, but quite quick. Second gear takes us to 120, which is fast. For only low 200s horsepower, it's quite quick. And the understeer is predictable, and I appreciate that. I gotta get used to it though, obviously. Like at the limit even, we still have understeer, which I'll take that. Well, you know, these are third world supercars. This doesn't have to be a supercar S. This is for the third world countries, you know. You know, to some countries, a Civic Type R might be a supercar. We don't know. I think we probably do know. Hatchback. Hatchbacks are fun. No issues with hatchbacks there. A little slower here because we have understeer. Yep. There's understeer. Pretty. I can't even think of the word right now. It's pretty. It's there. There's understeer. Which I don't. It's different. Not what you'd expect. Yeah, not a bad time. 121.4. Like overall, a very competent car. If the front wheel drive made it easy to drive, but again, you lost out on some sportiness by having that understeer. You do better with under than oversteer. I mean, understeer is just so easy to control. It's much more predictable. Going to the corners, I can tell where we're going easier. Oversteer, it's like we're doing Tokyo Drift style every time. A 121.4 is a great time. I'll try to hop into the next car like ASAP. 1, 2, 4. That's a great time. That's up there for one of the best. And what is next here is Garlic Bread Jenkins. We got you here. The Golf Club R, 325 force and 700 pounds. So again, good power. Still good power to weight ratio. The Golf, and this is basically a Volkswagen Golf, but better. Golf R, but better. Who is that prepubescent boy in the face cam? Red? I swear, Red. Red, don't do this to me, Red. Jaguar Pagani looking Indian car gonna fly through the track. Jaguar's already an Indian car though. I mean, pretty much. I mean, it's built in the UK, but you know, it's owned by Tata. Rip, you crashed a go-kart. You know, I want to go go-karting. That sounds fun. Should I do a video of me going go-karting? Does that sound like fun? I don't know. That sounds different. I want to do like an IRL video too, even if it's not like, you know, racing like, I think like more like just like a talking video. Like to load in here. Right, spins easy. Be careful. Perfect. Just what I want there. Perfect. That sounds like fun go-karting. Yeah, I've never been before. Are you even old enough to work at Femboy Hooters? Well, they haven't accepted my application yet, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But go-karting, yeah, I like to go go-karting. There's a couple places in my city that I like to go to a open track day again, like an autocross day at my track. Um, they started the season late because of the pandemic, obviously. How does it feel? I never went karting, yeah. I'd be interested in karting. Never been. Okay, so we got a Golf R looking thing. It's a rear-wheel drive. Thank goodness it's not front-wheel drive. We got a V6 engine. And it looks good. It's a Golf. I think the Golf's a pretty looking car. Especially this gen with like the curvy front and the curvy eyes. Or the headlights. I like that one. ESC, yeah. We're an open out of that. So a bit of wheel spin. Very short gears. Big wheel spin. We're gonna restart that. We got a bit of wheel spin. Gears. We'll see how short they are once we actually start going here. So a lot, and I mean a lot of wheel spin. Now the problem with this body, I think, is you can't get crazy wide tires, or can you? I don't think you can get crazy wide tires. But it's definitely got a significant amount of wheel spin. Oh, she is an oversteer queen. But look at that, we maintained it. Fine, we're fine. It won't be a record setter just because it is a tough car to drive. It's basically a Golf R on crack, which is not a problem. I don't mind that. I like a golf car. Who doesn't like a crazy Golf R every now and then? Joke's on you, Ivan. I still fit in a go-kart. Or, yeah, in a go-kart. I probably would. Braking, the brakes are not bad. They don't lock up or anything. The brake bias is fine. A little underpowered, though, on the brakes, but we're fine. Ooh, she is a feisty car. And a bit of understeer. Down to 4th. Just a little bit of understeer. And there's the oversteer again. We're good. Woo. Oh, scary. And again, not a terrible time. Very hard car to drive, Garlic Bread, because it had the most wheel spin of any car so far, is what I would say. Adult carts, now I'll go in the kid carts, it's fine. You can get wide tires. Ah, okay. What is his racing line? Alright, oh, the racing line, this car is tough to drive, to be honest. Very tough to drive. Probably the other one where the car doesn't crash, fair enough. Hey, but at 128.3, that's still a good time. It's definitely a Golf R on crack is what I would say, and it's a compliment. That's a compliment. You know what? A crazy Golf R is definitely fun to drive. For setting lap times, it's more difficult, obviously, because it's just that wild. Less power equals bigger tires. Exactly. Like, the power is fine. I think just bigger tires overall would have been nice. And a wing. I don't know if you had a wing on there. For this track, at least, you guys don't know what track it's going on, but if there's a wing allowed, I would say always use a wing for the most part. Unless you're really, really crazy. Dan, got you coming, bud. Where are you, Dan? Dan. The Porsche Speedster replica, 120 horsepower, very brisk, and 2150, so it's a Porsche Speedster replica. What more do I need to say, really? We gotta find it. We can just look here, really. Porsche. Where are you, Porsche buddy? Somewhere. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Down. Well, it's almost the perfect car. This Stig is the driving equivalent of Gordon Ramsay. What would that make me then? Like someone getting yelled at by Gordon Ramsay? Rear-wheel drive swapped Golf MK4. It's a good choice. Good choice. I got no issues with that. That's definitely an interesting car. Okay. Angry driving ensues, yeah. You're the one that starts crying. Wow, Red, you're really trying to make me feel something today, aren't you? Well, uh, Has anyone ever went to go karting and drift around the track? I never went, but I'd like to. I definitely should go. 60s Le Mans cars don't have wings. Fair enough, Luke. Hey, Canadian Steel's it going there, bud? Wait, mouses. First to load again, my gosh. There we go. Canadian Steel has infiltrated our defenses. Hello, Palmer. How's it going there, bud? We're just testing some cars. This is a poor speedster replica, apparently. And then the Boxer sounds fantastic. ESC, Dan, what are you doing? Come on, bud. We don't need ESC. Let's throw that garbage out of here. We'll launch this thing from a hefty 4,000 RPM. Drum brakes like a true man's car. Hear my cat meowing. Great. Need to go park ASAP. Why? Oh, she's got some drift on. Very small tires, obviously. Never in your streams. Welcome, Palmer. Welcome, bud. Well, yeah, we're testing some cars today. This is the weekly Discord challenge stuff. Need to go park ASAP. What do you mean? What do you mean, Riley? Yeah, we're gonna go a bit slower through here. I mean, we're going pretty slow, but like, I mean, we're in a little slower. Brake down, down to first, I guess, because we're in first. Okay. Go ACP. Well, we'll see. It costs money, you know. I'm a cheap son of a gun. A melted beetle. This is a Porsche Speedster. Yeah, that's no problem, Palmer. Yeah, you can pop in the streams if you want, or if you don't want, that's fine. Go karting ACB. Yeah, that's I don't disagree with you. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'll have to see what's open. I'm not sure if they're open right now. Like not today, but I mean just in general with the pandemic happening. So definitely, it gets a little hot, those brakes. They cool off real quick though. Got body roll too. Good afternoon from Houston. Well, welcome Monster Jam. Good afternoon or good evening. It's 6 o'clock p.m. here from good old Kanakistan, Canada, as I like to call it, obviously. Oh, she's drifty. Oh, what is this? What is this drift? That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That was crazy. Why make good brakes? You can just over-rev the engine. Exactly. We'll just, yeah. It's midnight here in the UK. Well, it's very late there. That's Europe, the Europe gang. Okay, there's a lot of Europeans. There's people living in Europe. Who'd have thought, right? Yeah. This is an interesting car to drive for sure. Holding onto the power here because we can. We're braking a little late. Down a second. We're fine. She's good. Full throttle on the grass because we're maniacs. Good night from Poland. Look at that Poland gang represent. The depressing corner. Yeah, it does it too. Rip. You're pretty okay at it. We'll have to go take a look. I'll record it too. To be honest, I need to actually get a GoPro or something to record it. But I'd record it. I can use a dash cam. I can use a car dash cam and just like glue it to my helmet or like mount it to my helmet somehow with a mount. Never meant to be a race car. No, I know, Dan. That's okay. It does not look like a race car. It's a Porsche Speedster. What more do we have to say here? There's the understeer, and there's oversteer. We're good. There's some grass. That's just our neighborhood friendly. That's friendly grass. We're good. We're fine. Third. Nice drifts. They're okay drifts. Racing capital of the world. Well, there you go. Get a GoPro. A GoPro, they cost money. I'm so cheap. Spend $600 in a Cankerl cosplay. Doesn't buy like a used GoPro or anything. Oh my gosh. And a not bad time. Like a 142 is not. Oh, wait, what would this compete against? Like, let's look here. 142. A 142 point something. Wow, we are beating some cars here surprisingly. My stream is slowly getting delayed, which is a bit sad. I don't know why it's slowly getting delayed. Very slowly. There's some okay cheap GoPros you can get. Yeah, I can take a look. A knockoff GoPro. Let's tape your phone to your helmet. Yeah, I'm not going to risk that. The 142.2, a similar time to a Ford Mondeo 2-liter or a W203 C-Class, a Honda Accord, a Suzuki, a Renault Laguna. Cars were DB5 Aston Martin. So yeah, it's a time. It's a time. This is Dan's car. A 142.2. Dan, it's a fun car to drive though. I appreciate that. It's not meant for this really, but it's a fun car. Kakro cosplay is more important than cameras. Absolutely. Started using your brakes? Never. Not once. How do the names work? Names of what? Names of the cars? Oh, names of these real life cars? The Renault Iguana, Suzuki Liana, Toyota Avensis, and Dacia Sandero. Rip. Okay, up next, these are all the donator cars actually. We're already done the donator cars. We're gonna hop into some of the mod cars now. Cars still rolling, that's fine. Tyler Sin, oh man, you're up next, bud. Take a look and see what you got. It's really fine. It is the Demona Super Chunk, 350 horse and 2250 on the pound side of things. So again, pretty competitive car. And of course, it's got Chunk in the name, so it's probably a great vehicle. What do you have to say, really? This is the, oh, it's a hatchback. Boy, I love this body. BD47 shit. Wait, what is that? Where? The weird acronyms where? Cackerel, Yikes is better than a Cackerel cosplay? No, Cackerel cosplay for the win. Is the Lexus you drive all-wheel drive or rear? Mine's rear, which is the best drive because it's the faster one. The gearing for the rear-wheel drive one is a lot more aggressive, so 0-60 is actually quite a bit quicker with the rear-wheel drive. Great. It was a lot of fun on the track. I only got sideways once, and it was raining out. So. Is automation on Steam? It is Monster Jam, and is it on sale right now? Let's take a look. It's the Steam. It's the Steam summer sale. Take a look and see. I'm assuming not. No, it's not on sale, but it's $29 Canadian or so, which I don't know if that's a lot in America or a little in America. No one knows. Oh no, it's actually 15% off right now, so it's on sale. This is Cargirl, but yes, DX is better than Cargirl cosplay. Fight me. You have family or with go-karts, and my cousin has a farm and they have empty field. Sadly, I don't. Sadly, I don't, but hey, that's okay. It's less than America. But yeah, it'll be less than America, but, you know, much less. America, exactly. America. Take a good, a hot second to load in, eh? Just a hot second. Okay, this is Scarlet Sins. I love these wheels, actually. There's like rally wheels. Very aggressive. And sounds good as well. Here's a 3-cylinder turbo. Rear engine, I'm assuming. I hope so. It's a very aggressive boost building. We're in 4th here. Tackle cosplay, it sounds good, not gonna lie. Or cargo cosplay. What would a cargo cosplay be? Oh wow, the power, the element racer, the wheel feels very weird. It's very, very stiff, which is a good thing. Ebola drum, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, German. License plates, it's FAP, as all license plates should, to be honest. Wow, the steering is very, very weighted. Which, oh, oversteer. Okay, she's got wheel spin. Well, we got turbos in this thing. What do we expect? It's 21.20. It's 22 but US dollars for automation. So automation's on sale. So that seems like a good buy to me. Braking just a little bit. Down to 3rd. On a bit of boost. Not much though. Just a little bit of boost. You know what I hate? I'm in another Discord and then they just at everyone. And I just dislike at everyone's. A very wide turn. That's okay though. The wheel spin is it's a little scary, the turns there. She just almost wants to slide out there, but she doesn't. Good. Good. Quick hook in a straight line though. We're gonna break at 200. I don't want to go too much faster than that. And there we go. Finally finished your computer. Well, welcome, Doge. Sounds good there, bud. We're gonna go a little slower here because this thing is not fun and high. It's fun at high speed, but it's terrifying. In a fun way. Oh boy. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. She's good. That's not fine. That's not fine. There's no recovering from that. Very interesting. Wow. Thanks, Ricky. Appreciate that. Really do. Tell your friend to buy me some die-highs, obviously. That's all I've ever wanted in life. Okay, we're gonna go to the third. Now, the steering is... This is just a really weird... It feels so weird in the wheel. It feels like there truly is no power steering at all. We're crossing over very soon, but that's okay. We're gonna brake. Third gear. Yeah, as your junior feature car's coming up shortly, don't you worry, bud. The chicane gets really ignored. Yeah, it does. It does. I try to follow the lines right here, but when you're doing a ton of laps, it's gonna be imperfect all the time. They should really have cones for it. They really should have cones for it, or something. So like or a barricade, so you're forced to take it. It's a tough one to drive here. It's next. Appreciate. There we go. My cat's just meowing to get into my room because she wants to go sleep in my bathtub. So I'll leave you guys with that information. For whatever reason you want. Just likes to sleep in my empty bathtub for some reason. Fourth, we'll go to third. A little bit slow there. This is a really tough car to drive. Really tough. Look at that. We can't go on the throttle here. How about a go-kart week's challenge? We'll see. That's a good idea. Well, easing the brakes. The issues was just I don't know. The brakes seem pretty fine. It's the off the brakes. Right after we get off the brakes here. Generally, they're fine. It's a handful. Look at that. Look at that boost. She just builds boost so aggressively. We're gonna brake here. Full brakes. That time the brakes are a little bit spicy. This is one of the toughest cars to drive there. I warned you. Games that are way outside the usual game appearing on the channel, as random example FTL. That's a fun game. I've considered that once upon a ban. I've played it. I played FTL before. Don't have it though, but I played quite a bit before. At some point. At some point for sure. You just slowly test the waters on other stuff and have fun. Whatever I have fun with. I have another channel too that I don't really post in there, but I do play lots of other games. Solo. And we'll be a little more careful in rolling into the throttle. This is the Top Gear test track. Yep, this is the Top Gear test track, exactly. It's a fun track. We're gonna brake a little bit early here. Now the issue is too is I'm not using the clutch as much as I should be. For this channel, I mean, you're asking me Canadian Steel? I'm not thinking of too much other non-car game related. I like to do some IRL stuff, not really like a vlog, but more like an IRL at track day or something like that would be fun just for a one-off thing. Ooh, that was just scary. The bias is real sketchy, so we're rear engine, and I feel like I don't know. There's almost not enough braking in the back, just sort of wants to fall in. 128's a good time. I'm not complaining with that. Ryan Costco Civ 6 stream when? That sounds fun. Canadian Steel Civ 6 too. I'll do that. That sounds fun. I'll do a Civ 6 stream. Next episode can make a full-size SUV with the V8 just like a Chevy Tahoe. We'll see, Monster. I've got a list of cars coming. It does not like accelerating while turning. Yeah, see, you always want to use almost a little so I'm coming into a braking, then you want to be back on the throttle right when you're coming to, or just let off the brakes as you're coming to the turn usually. So that way the weight goes back to the rear and you got a rear grip, but it really doesn't like doing that. It's tough. It's not rear engine. Ah, there we go. Exactly. Yeah, Civ 6. We can do Civ 6. That's fine. As long as you have Civ 6, guys. But at 128, that's still a good time, and I'll take it there. Didn't appreciate that, obviously, but as well. Ginger, you're up next, and hopefully, we'll see. You said this car's not going to drive well. I beg to differ. It is the ESF Trixie Super S Sport RRS TT. It's a lot of letters. But we'll hop in and we'll see. We'll see. And it is a nice color. What's the best time besides yours? Groovester and Facepalm are very close for both their cars. I might do them again at some point. Because again, we're still, I mean, I'm pretty warmed up, but, you know, I could be more warmed up. Try the Road Atlanta track on Beam. How much track I might like it. Yeah, maybe I could take a look at it. Because I have it, right? This is the Road America map. The test track. The Top Gear test track. This is just, I just downloaded this just for the Top Gear test track, so I haven't looked at the other one. I could take a look. I've heard good things about this one. Also nasty looking? I don't think so. Interesting looking. Don't mind it. We'll hop into Discord for a second and see what's happening there. The car illegal is problem headlights. Oh, that's fine. Fine. This is a third world supercar. It doesn't need to abide by any kind of laws or rule restrictions. How many cars? We've done like we'll probably do half the cars today. Does the wheel have a stick shift? Stefan sadly does not. I don't want to pay extra for the stick shift. I don't really have too much space. As you can see, like my desk is pretty high up. My wheel. You guys hold on. My wheel is pretty high up. So like this is like almost head high here. So the wheel's quite high with this desk, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Then the shifter would be like up here, so it'd be like I'm driving a semi truck, which it already is. I've gotten used to it. I know, but it could be a bit better. And also the stick shift's like an extra $100, and the paddles work fine. The flappy paddles are a lot of fun. Lots of the cars I drive in inside of course are like paddles anyways, so that's what I prefer. A higher chair. Well, if I get this desk is just it's a weird setup for this. I've actually been thinking of, I really wanted to build I'll just do one here, like a frame where my wheel mounts to that's lower. And so, because like if I put my chair too much higher, I will bash the desk with my knees. It's a really weird desk shape, basically. Every turn on the GP track is a right angle. Perfect. Okay. Car is Ginger's car. Do we have the horse? Do we say the horsepower? Do we say the horsepower? 250, 260 horse and 2,500 or so pounds. And a bad looking car. I don't mind it. It's a good looking car. I don't like the wheels though. We'll hop into first. Funky? I don't think it looks good. Got some wheels written through first. SX. It does remind me of an SX just a bit. A little bit sketchy over 100 kilometers an hour. A little bit light on the. A little bit. We'll restart that. Poppets are quite small. I agree. Feels like we're lacking downforce. I think is what we're relaunch that. Thought we were neutral. We jumped first, but we seconds. And we're gonna go to third. And fourth. Break a little bit early here. A little bit. Yeah, I got on it. We got oversteer. Braking. Oh, wow. Okay. This one does not like. Gotta brake in a perfectly straight line or else this thing around. Pretty quick right now, 170. We'll go a little slower. Ooh, we'll head down. Third, we'll stay. Look, it's a little sketchy there. Upon a heavy braking load. Or high-speed braking in general, probably. A little too much throttle in that corner, that's okay. We're right on par with some pretty decent time so far, though. We short shifted that just by a little bit. So the high speeds, it's a little bit, not really wafty. Lack of downforce. He wants to sort of slide all over the place. Good. Damn, we're fine. We're definitely the high speed's a little bit scary. Okay. Yeah, definitely not too much downforce. Let's get Twin Turbos to 6K subs that he deserves. Well, there we go. All I deserve is 6K subs. I'll take that. I just saw that now. But appreciate that, monster. No, we'll get there. No rush. 500. Well, 690 is the highest, Ricky. We'll see. Oh. It really, it's a tough one to drive another one of these. A little bit tight in here right now. That's fine. You gotta be very careful with the turning. Very. The Discord's kind of lit. The Discord's kind of lit. You think the Discord's lit? Really? I don't think so. It's kind of weird. More horsepower does make it handle worse. Well, no, I'm not saying that. Just oh, as Ricky said, you just gotta apply throttle carefully. You just gotta be gentler on the throttle. They use a lot more torques and horsepower probably if it's a big old engine. Kind of early. Well, that's it. There you go. Once upon. This is our Phoenix Gamer. This is earlier than last week's streams, I think, to be honest. Whose car is it? This is Gingerfish's car. Again, it just likes to sort of. We're fine. We're fine. Not fine. It just likes to sort of lose grip, high speeds. It needs more aero, Ginger. Ricky, Ricky, honey, never use ESC. A suggestion for the boat? Oh, jeez. Oh, really intense. Oh, literally intense. Tough car to drive. Ideas. Okay, I'll focus here. I'll think of an idea here. How about 90s supercars? No. What's a good one? Like, I don't know, like a Hypermiler. Like a Honda Insight. But instead of like the first gen Honda Insight, it would be like the second gen Insight, which is uglier and just arguably worse in every way, to be honest. First gen had those nice wheel covers. It does not have grip. It does not have grip. A lack of downforce is the issue. A lack of mechanical grip and downforce grip. Fine. It's fine. Little crossover. Late. Good. I flick with the throttle there. That was not ideal. Lost a second there. Inline 6s are just inherently way more efficient in automation, so inline might be the best type of power engine, to be honest, or power. They're inherently just overpowered. 200 miles. Yeah, that'd be fun. Well, I've made a Phoenix. I actually made a car about that size, basically, like a smart car size with a V8, I think it was. Twin turbo V8 was like 600 horsepower. A lot of fun. Inline 6 works for literally everything, exactly. Inline 6 is just OP. We're doing okay here. A little bit slow, because this car is just a little bit... That was really slow right there. That was my bad. That's it. We're fine. So, just grip is not its friend. 135 is still reasonable time. I'll take that. I'll take it. A tough car to drive, I would say. But pretty quick in a straight line, and it sounds nice as well. It's an NSX. 800 an NSX body, of course. They've got a good back for go-karts like this. Cars. Oh, go-karts would be a cool challenge. Sport car. Yeah. Okay. Here. Fish. So, a 135 yen. Take a ginger. Rail might have more than 1 liter of displacement per cylinder, of course. Of course. A 135 yen. Up next, Dreamer. Costco, you're up next, bud. His car is, I know what the car is called. What are the horsepower and torque? It is 500 horsepower, 2850 on the pound side of things. So a little heavy, but a lot of power. A great power to weight ratio, obviously. Software engineering, very Turismo, which very fitting. Here we'll hop into that. And we'll... Real men use jet engines to power cars. Laughs at American dream. Yeah. Where are you from? You asking me? Canada. Other than the Beam. Where's in real life? Well, I mean, one of my cars is my 1970 Maverick. That's my, I don't want to say project car because it's. Or are you drinking? This is Ricky. This is water. I'm not a soy boy right now. My gosh, come on. I gotta have some class. My Lexus and my Maverick are my cars. I love cars IRL. I don't do too much tuning. I just like to get them driving. That's the start, to be honest. We go from there. Go from there. I can probably pull up a picture because it's so long to load my. Almost make a Ford that's actually good to handle. I know almost possible you think you can do it. Ford that's actually good to handle. Well, it depends on the car. I mean the newer Mustangs handle pretty good because they're not solid axles anymore. The old ones all were kind of they're muscle cars. Now it's more of a sports car. What other Ford has been handling it ever? Backblast of a nuke to propel the car. Fair enough. Fair enough. Driving a car like a nuke. Curry Turismo, everyone. So it's a body. I don't mind. Very, very aggressive. Very, very flat front end, which is unique. Oh, Costco, honey. See off. There we go. Now we'll see where to launch this thing at. We got a V8. Sounds like. Very fast, obviously. Yeah, we got 500 horsepower, whatever. So we got a lot of horsepower. It's obviously not the lightest car in the bunch here, so we gotta be careful of that, really. Just a little careful. We'll restart that. Well, they don't want to crash anymore. Well, I would say because, you know, platform sharing. The next generation Mustangs be platform shared with the 4 Explorer, which is pretty great. Ever live stream automation? I do Phoenix. I have before. Next week I'll do an automation live stream, so I'm gonna rest easy with that. So, for the drive. A little bit. I fixed my chair yet again. 3.4 seconds, 0 to 60, baby. Bam. Quite quick. We did do it in the low 3s or mid 3s in BeamNG, which is so far, which is pretty good. Tough. Well, all these rear engine cars are just tough to drive, really. You ever take suggestions live while streaming? Yeah, sure. Sure. Phoenix, we're just hanging out, man. We're having fun here. We can talk about whatever. If you want to offer me give me some options for cars to make and stuff, I'm down for that. We're bringing a little bit under 200 kilometers an hour because this thing is a little scary braking. Is that a short shift? I think it was. That's okay. So high speeds, Aguero, a little bit low on the air side. It's pretty good though. Keep it a straight line. That's fine. little slow there. I might give this one a redo because it's going a little slow. Going a little slow. Might try to get later, Costco. Or next stream if we. Ooh, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're taking it wide. A little scratch on the nose there. That's not good. Ah, gosh darn it. Why is there a bump there? Why is there a bump there? That's my question. Pretty quick though. Ooh. Yeah, it's sketchy drive. There's lack of grip. Grip is its nemesis, really. Not just like grip from the power, driving grip, mechanical grip while driving. A little bit slidey. And the brakes are a little, they're not the worst, but they're not the best. They're a little sketchy. Fourth gear, fifth gear. Break at 200 because that's already quite quick. You don't really want to go any faster on the straightaway because boy, oh boy, we just butchered that corner too. Okay. Good. Oh boy, coming in too fast on that. My gosh. I play Forza. Forza, like, my computer just doesn't like it. It likes to crash on me for no reason. The voting has not begun yet, as far as I know. We gotta check the Discord and see. Take a look after this race. I'll take that. We're still fine. We didn't lose any time from that. We're good. We'll see what we do up here. I play Forza. I haven't live streamed it ever. Forza is just one of those games. It's just hard to set up like online stuff really because you need like Xbox with the whatever the app is or whatever it is. Companion console. Is that what it is? A bit more of a hassle. I was thinking things are doing good timing. How about you? But I might just give this another try. It's got a lot of power. It can do more. That was a slow one. We'll give it one more try. I know we're giving you a lot of tries here, Costco. It's a tough car to drive. Not the hardest car to drive, but it's a tough car to drive at the limit. I'm doing great timing though. How are you, bud? Really go-kart, like car for this week. Hey, Riley, anything sounds good to me. I've got no bias. I don't choose the challenges. You guys vote for them. I don't really have too much of a say. Tough car to drive at the limit here, it really is. Yeah. Cheapest 200-mile-an-hour car. I like that, Pmz. That's a good idea. I like that idea. Thanks, Rue. Yeah. Ugh. It is a tough car. My gosh. Madeline. Of course, Costco, not Ryan, Madeline. It's like, oh, happy birthday, Timon, man. Everyone, can we get F's in the chat for Timon's birthday? We'll just do an F. F in the chat for Timon's birthday. Happy birthday, bud. Hopefully you're having a great birthday, man. F. Look at that. The perfect birthday letter. F. Butchering that, that's okay. We're good. We're good. Little sketchy coming in there. It is just a sketchy handling car, Ricky. Not gonna lie, it's just sketchy handling. The brakes, they're not up to the power of this car, I feel like. But a 121's a good time, I'll take that. Well, today's stream, we're testing these very, very shoddy supercars. But a 121.4 is good for now. Again, I might try again later. Like all the top cars, like, they can do better. I don't like the whole F thing. Neither do I. It's just to say F. Yeah, come on. Yeah, we're testing pretty much shoddy supercars, as I would say. But not bad. I might try to get at some point. Costco, but a 121.4 is still a good time. It's up there. What is this, like top 3 right now? It's tied with Kinder Saf, so it's top. It's 4th technically, tied for 4th. Ivan, you're up next. A very powerful car as well. And we'll probably do a few of the non-donors today. Not a ton, but a few. We'll do the next one part. We'll do a part 2 on Monday of this. Ivan is. I don't have the horsepower and torque, because I got the beam files directly from. Ivan Orbell called something like that. Something like that. Yeah. I literally brought it into. Take a look. I sent you. Yeah. Yes. Well, 640 horsepower, 1200 to 1300 kilograms. Pipeline. Where is it? Where is it, Ivan? It is a. I literally brought it in for sure. I say that all the time. Luckily it's just a beam. I'm blind. Jeez. Another car that takes 10 tries to finish lap. The white one. Oh, gee. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Oh, it's this body. This one, is this the only one to test first? This is the non-meme one, as far as I could tell. Be quite fast. Hopefully. We'll. I'm lagging out. This is the meme one? Okay, well, we'll load up the other one. Looking here. Oh, you were saying. Ah, meme car and then my submission. Ah, okay, I thought it was my submission car. We'll give it a sec. Sound breaking up for someone else? Is it still breaking up? You can take a look. YouTube tells you everything. Apparently everything's fine. Apparently. Gosh, eh? Wild. You guys like jazz? Who doesn't like jazz? Can you move my car down a few spots? Luke, yeah, I can move it down a few spots. Well, we probably won't get to yours today anyways. We probably will not get to it today. We're gonna do probably a few of the non-donor cars today, then the rest, which is like the next one. Well, I can if you want. It'll be early next time if that works. We're fine. Even this map takes a long time to load in. I actually almost forgot this map. I wish you can just do the top gear test track without the rest of the fixtures. Why is there a copy? This is his meme car. We'll love the other car, which is this one, Ivan. Lungo. I'll double check. Maybe I'm blind. Lungo is. I want to make sure, Ivan. Oh, I didn't see where it said my car. Just saw meme. I'm like, okay, the meme's the one under it, which is fine. Yeah, YouTube has a an issue with messing with people. It's just a YouTube thing. I wouldn't worry about. Maybe I'll start streaming on Mixer. Oh wait. Yeah, Mixer. Not there. Fine. Everything's fine. So a lot of horsepower. I'm only gonna save this car. I'm super tired. Thanks for always having entertainment. Hey, bud. Well, happy birthday, bud. Hope you're having hope you have a fantastic birthday. Mixer. Yeah, Mixer's done. So this is Ivan's car, so it should be a quick one. We'll see. We're gonna do probably another like 5 cars only, like 5 or 6 cars only tonight. Not too much more. And I'm gonna go. We're finishing relatively early off because we can keep going for another couple hours, and then it'll be a bit long, and we'll just have 2 shorter streams, which is fine. I'm doing some hand movements. I'll go in. It's Saturday night. Go for a Saturday night cruise. Maybe go wash my car, nap. Because what better things to do than wash your car and have a nap on a Saturday night? My cat's meow. Is my cat in the room? Car's loading in. We got a second. She is. I don't want to hold her. My cat, guys. Let her out. My bedroom, that's great. It also doesn't hurt that I'm just allergic to cats. That's my cat. We on we've got no Sin donated at the beginning, so we're here. The car's loaded up. We're gonna get on with this. I've got 3 cats. 3 cats and a dog. Puppo's not on today. First person is. We'll look at the looks after. Wheel spin. Okay. She's fast though. We'll be a bit less aggressive in the launch. Now full power. Oh, she is another sketch. Ivan, you the sketchy car to drive. Oh. Wow. You know what? Cosmos is pretty sketchy. This is a bit sketchier, I think. Woo! It is sketchier than Costco's, can confirm. Whose face for 1,000,000 subs, yeah. My true face is actually a cat girl hiding under this very mask, obviously. Ooh. Oh boy. Just power to it, full power, we're good. Ooh. Ooh. Ivan. It's still gonna be a pretty clean lap, surprisingly, because we're still going quite fast. It's just crazy to drive as a bumper, okay? We're good. $260. Wow. This is a scary car. Yeah, this is a difficult car. It's a very much of a handful. Covered in cat hair, which is great. Similar to 3.4. Wow. Played, wait, what? Played Donnie DeVito with pink hair. Wait, who? Your power. Yeah, definitely. One of the sketchier cars. One of the sketchiest car to drive, I'd say. The last few cars have been just sketchy as all heck. Come on, guys. Come on. Ivan. That was terrifying. 122.8. We'll mark it down. Go with doggo. He's a German Shepherd Jack Russell, so he's a very little guy. Like the size of a German Jack Russell, but he looks like a Shepherd. Mort, you're up next, bud. I already know it's probably. It's gonna be called Mort. It is the how do you pronounce this? It's the Ukshetsky, maybe. 270 horse and 2,800 pounds, so not a bad power to weight ratio. I'm being messaged privately. I'm like, buddy, we'll see. 270 horse is not bad. 2,100 pounds, a little heavy. Bad. Port. Oh, it's called the Bimort, right? Of course it is. Somewhere. What's it called? Bimort. The Bimort vehicle. You guys gotta help me. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's not. Oh, yeah, there's a comma. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Guinea Dolphin. Dorito. Very heavy engine, yeah. Very fast, though. With 3 kids in a trench coat hiding behind a bull dolphin. Perfect. Yeah, Tommy, have a great birthday, bud. Hope you had fun for the minute you're too long. Have a good birthday, bud. For the rest of your weekend, alright, man? Oh, look at the camera. Have a good birthday, bud. First, take a bit to load in. Address reveal at 6.9 thousand subs. Done. We're in, boys. Address. Oh, reveal a address. My car is probably the lightest. How much is your car weigh? I think like the lightest that I've seen so far is 1750 on the pounds, which is cool, very light. I think they might be lighter. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. So we're gonna do more. We'll do a couple more. I'll pick and choose here how far we're gonna do the list. We got Zodius, Siparov, AJ, and we'll finish off with Zims's car. I think it was some of Zims's, just a couple of the next tier. So 4 more cars after more, and then we'll a crazy long stream. And I'll be on Discord later tonight, obviously. Not sure what I'm doing after this. Good night, groups. Have a good night, bud. Damn right, you make my car. There's 2 more. But Riley, if I don't get it tonight, it'll be Monday first thing. How does that sound? Early Monday. How does that sound though? I know. But it's I gotta go. I still gotta go make dinner, and I gotta go see what everything else is happening. Like, right. We gotta find a happy medium. We got Mort's car here. Oh, I love the exhaust going on the back here. That's very. The front end, not a fan of this part. I like the headlights of this body. They actually look nice. The bottom fascia is nice as well. And I love these smokestacks pretty much coming out of the back. Monday is busy. We'll see. Sorry, my mean car at the end of the stream. I'll try. You know, we'll try. We'll try. We're gonna go put dinner on, guys. Come on, we'll see. We gotta save the best thing for last, of course, Ivan. The mean car, it'll be good. How are the cars ordered for testing? So basically, it's donor cars first. People are donators in the Discord. Then the mod team, a couple usually, like 4, and then the rest. Which is in order of random. It's not an order of submission. It's completely randomized. There is no order to that. It's just really random every time. Get a takeaway. I don't eat takeout. I have the same meal every single day. I've not had takeout for years. This is a great car to drive, though. Surprisingly, really, it feels really nice to drive. Brakes are a little sketchy, but she turns in nicely with a second. The oversteer there, but that was controlled, and that was nice. Probably ruined the time by half a second, but that was a lot of fun. 10 seconds. And look at me in a monster truck. Well, if you can get a really tall looking truck, I think that'd be kind of fun to do. This looks like mountains. Yeah, it looks really strange with the hood. Very strange, but yeah, I wasn't feeling the hood fence, but I like the headlights in this one. Oh, we're going a little wide here. That's okay. Bit of understeer, which is nice. Nice to drive. Like, it does grip quite well. Taking that at full speed, fine. Braking a little late because we can. Didn't do half bad. Stay in seconds. Seconds still. And for only, like, this is probably one of the lower power to weight ratios of all the cars entered. It handled, the handling was much above its weight compared to power to weight rate. The handling was quite, for 2,800 pounds, it handled very well. Brakes are a little sketchy. Is a bit heavier. Hello, JPSA. How's it going, bud? The brakes were a little bit sketchy, and obviously it was lower power to weight ratio, so like less power overall. But hey, it was that's not a bad time. Like 128.2 is not a bad time for like the lower power to weight ratio of all the cars, or the lower than average for sure is what I would say. 120.2 a month. More appreciate that, bud. Thank you for the car there. Zodia, you're up next, bud. And we got the Zodia Autos vehicle. What is the actual? It is. I say it is for every single person's car. Is that? 305 horse and 3,200 pounds. The Aerois Starbane China, a Chinese market vehicle probably. 305 horsepower and 3,200 on the pound side of things. Starbane China. Again, good water. No, and they're almost out of. Now it takes a second to load up these cars. Gosh darn it, eh? This map really threw me for a loop. I didn't think it'd be this long to load in every single time, but it is taking up a lot of time just loading in, which is how much cars we haven't tested too much today. Like around with the averages for the last couple times. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. No sleeper car, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's a coupe, I think. It's a coupe. Can use a PlayStation controller on a computer. You can, Alejandro. I don't have one right now, but you can for sure do that. I have done it before, and I think I've done it for one BeamNG video on my channel ever. Then I got the wheel shortly after. I had it. I'm like, I'll use this. And I'm like, I'll buy a wheel. You have to plug it in. Exactly. I had mine plugged in. It worked good. The wheel is much nicer to drive, though. I'll tell you that right now. It does cost much more than a controller, and you can use it for less things, but it works. Very aggressive sounding vehicle. I love this coupe. This is a nice looking coupe. A long boy. I think it's quite handsome. ESC, we don't need that. That's fine. If you have the control, yeah, exactly. Control works good. Braking way too late there, but third gear takes us to like, was it third or second that takes us to that top speed there, or that speed? Second gear is 100. Okay, third gear. You hold it at third gear, okay. Okay. Quite loud for sure. Play a lot of Forza. Yeah, Forza is a lot more fun. Like on a steering wheel, it's honestly not as fun. Because Forza is not really a sim. It's not a sim racer. On Assetto Corsa, you definitely need a wheel, not a controller. Kind of like the best experience. It's quite loud. I agree with you there. The Supercar. It's probably nice and loud. sketchy. Wow, that's not a bad. That's a little bit heavy there. Zerta. You know what? 420 horsepower or 420 horsepower is not bad at all. I'll take that. If it's like a modern car, that's totally acceptable for like a real car, to be honest. Oh boy. I'll take that. Just when you can, yes, I'll check. Are we voting for the next challenge or what? In a moment, really. Exactly in a moment. So 128, 129 flat. Not a bad time. I'll write it down. I'll check the my Discord message real quick. We'll load the next car first while it's loading in. Okay, 129 even. Not 219, 129. Nope. Go. Siberoth, you're up next. Load in your car real quick, and while we're doing that. Here it is, the 280 horsepower and 3,450. It is a porky boy, yep. The SDB BSC baseline. Really interesting. Us. We're still streaming, exactly. We're still streaming. Is go-kart there? We're voting for next week. We're voting for next week, yep. Are you testing cars? I am testing cars. Yeah, we're testing. These are cars built on my Discord, JPSA. My Discord, we have a Discord and we have challenges. These are their cars that they made. Yes. Let's see here. Ooh, I love number 2, Ivan. 5 is interesting stuff. I like it. No issues. Those, a couple eco ones and a couple muscle ones and a couple sporty ones and a couple interesting ones. I'll take it. It's good. Looks good to me. No complaints. I don't think I've ever had a complaint about cars ever. I think, yeah, no problem. JPSA. Where are you from, I'm assuming. A lot of people are from South America. But a lot of people, if you remember, like South America, Brazil, or something. Hello, Canada. The challenge is getting posted soon. Haven't had time much for tuning and haven't team. Hope it drives season. Hey, no problem. We'll do our best, right? We'll see. Did you do Costco's car yet? I have done Costco's car. It was quite quick. Not the fastest in the time. It was hard to drive. But it was very, very, very fast in a straight line. We'll load in this car. Of course, not the best power to weight ratio, but it's not bad. Power to weight ratio is not everything. Something, but it's not everything. Like 270 horsepower. More than enough for any driving need. Votes up now. Yeah, vote in the Discord, guys. Go to the Discord. Hashtag community challenges drive, and you can vote for the next challenge. Options are as follows. Sporty hypermilers, that's number 0. Budget roadsters, 60s visions of the future, 2010 sports sedans, premium off-road vehicles, 1950s GT cars, 60s American sports / muscle cars, modern eco city cars is number 7. Number 8 is cheap crap boxes, and number 9 is surprise challenge number 2. 3 seems interesting, or 2 seems, I think 2. Yeah, 4 is interesting actually. Like a Land Rover actually. I like that. Like a Range Rover, Land Rover, Range Rover. Yeah, that's interesting. Number 2 is pretty cool as well. I'd be a bad designer for that, to be honest. And this car looks quite good. I love this body, of course. I can't say no to this body. It's a nice looking body. Basically a Lamborghini, but nicer. A knockoff Lambo, maybe. Oh, and yeah, that sounds pretty cool, not Joe. Nope. They pronounce it. The 270 horsepower, but it's actually doing a lot of good things right now with 270 horsepower. And handling for the weight it has is very good. It might be one of the heaviest cars we're testing. The brakes are a little bit low, but they're nice. Not terrible. Not the worst. We're not slipping, sliding over the place. We're doing fine. The car handles nicely. Again, top speed is where we're struggling. 170. We'll see here. Full throttle. Oh boy. Oh, that was close. That was a beautiful turn though. Scary as heck, but beautiful. Maintained a lot of speed through there. We're gonna brake a little early. One of the best handling cars of the night, I would say for sure. Not the best lap-wise, because this is one of the worst power-to-weight ratios of all the cars, I think, right? It's not the best, is it? Let's see here. Yeah, it probably has the worst power-to-weight ratio of any car. 280 horse, but 3450 on the pound side of things. One of the worst power-to-weight ratios, but a great time. 123.9 is a great time. The power-to-weight ratio. One of the best handling cars. Good braking. Not the best, but good braking. But handling was very, very good. Very predictable. Very nice to drive. A 123.9. Great car to drive. Great car to drive. Yeah, can't say that enough. Wow. Up the next car. The next car is AGJ30. Got bud is the Pmz Mysteria 98. 210 horse and 2,500 pounds. So quite light. Horsepower again, not the most, but it's not. Let's call. Nice little brake. Stripes. The stripes are really cool. I like that. Bit of yawn in there. So far, what's winning is number 3, which is 2010 Sports Sedans, apparently. Number 2, also doing quite good with 60s visions of the future, which is very interesting. That'd be a very interesting challenge. I don't think so, Riley. I think we'll finish off on we'll finish off on AGJ's car. We'll finish off on AGJ's car. No, we'll finish off on Zim's car, which is one next, and then we got Waffles and yours. Waffle is like so because car doesn't meet the requirements. We'll test it, but not very much. So your car will be pretty much right at the beginning of next stream. Yeah, it'd be okay. It's an okay idea. We haven't done like sport. Fair enough. There we go. You know, it's only 7:20 p.m. and I'm just on beat. You know what? It's not even the fact that like crazy tired. It's sitting in a chair makes you tired. You know, especially I don't want to call this work because it's not work. It's just hanging out, having fun. But just sitting down. Pretty repetitive stuff. It's tiring, but it's still fun. I'm having fun. It's just 1 p.m. Oh wow, Europe gang, eh? And we'll hop into this car. So this again. Oh, this is the back looks very unique. I actually really like it. It's really weird looking. 1 a.m. So Monday will be earlier. We'll do it at 5 or maybe 4, maybe 3. We'll see. And we'll start at them. Front, not really feeling it, but the back is really unique and I like it. Not a ton of horsepower, but also not a ton of weight to move around either, so it's not bad. Oh yeah. She's sketchy to drive. Let's do this. Hold on. Yes. Yeah, stream is slowly getting more delayed, which kind of pisses me off. It's not weird. I don't know why it's slowly getting more delayed. Not my fault. I'm still looking good, but it's like now it's like 15 seconds delayed, which is nuts. Crazy. How do you know to make cars on Ovation? Do you know about cars or? I mean, I like cars for a long time since I was very young. So I also drive a Maverick. I like to work on cars and stuff. So that's why, you know, and I like just automotive design and automotive knowledge and stuff. Designing cars, I like automotive design. That's what hobby of mine is. Automotive design. Not the best in automation. Oh man, this is one of the tougher cars to drive. The stream keeps freezing. Same. I'm watching it back on my own phone, and I have not had any issues with freezing. But I can see the delay slowly creeping up, which is really weird. On YouTube. Since Mixer's gone, they can just do whatever they want, they think. So definitely, this is probably up there for, again, one of the sketchiest cars to drive. Because, braking, it does not like. The braking bias is very, very sketchy. And the back end lights just lift off the ground, basically. Sketchy cars, the stream, exactly. A lot of sketchy cars today, but a lot of really nice handling cars. Very hot. Brake that much. Oh my gosh, this is a tough one. Oh, I almost closed out BeamNG by accident. A lot of these cars really sketchy to drive. Handling is probably more important than power, I'd say, in this challenge for sure. Shifting is really weird there. I'm not sure why it didn't shift. That's okay. Oh, we're using arcade. Well, that's not going to happen anymore. Oh, that was my bad. That was my bad. What we can do time. A little wide, a bit more. A little bit. Just gentle. A better differential, I can see that, Mathis. The back tires need to be a bit wider, I think. And then also the brake bias is really kind of wonky. A? Exactly. I say A? I say A a lot. A viscous, yeah. Limited stuff would be nice to have. Who cares about the track? We're doing viscous. Put it in a second because we have a traction. Geared LSD game. Wow, geared LSD, good for you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare to drive. I just gotta go slower. I just gotta go slower. $100. Oh, that's so. $100 is nothing, really. Yeah, you go. There you go. This is like really not great car to drive. It's definitely a third world supercar. Got the supercar performance-ish. A little slow, but it's not, you know, it's third world supercar. Looks like a crazy car. Maybe some fine-tuning in the back, exactly. Maybe just a little bit. Wider tires, I think. More rear grip is needed. A wing would be nice with some more downforce. Or bigger wing if there's any, or like force in general. The brake bias is really what's throwing us off here. The brake bias, what's happening is we're braking, weight shifting to the front, and the back end sort of just lifts up. I think a wing would solve a lot of problems here. Ivan is only 300 hours and he's just master at building compared to me. Woo. We're fine. We've hit a lap in. We've hit a lap in. This is a lap. This is counting. We're good. We're gonna break a little late. We're fine. Woo. Oh my gosh. Not the worst time somehow. 134.6. In order to put a ring on it, you just gotta stretch it out. It's a complicated game. Oh yeah. 134. 134.8. Which is not the. Hey, but AGJ, appreciate that. 134.6. What? ABS for wimps? ABS is for wimps, exactly. That'll be, I mean, I didn't use ABS on my car. Nothing. My car's a bit lighter, though. We got up next. The last one of the night was, we'll do Zims's car. Final one. Rest on Monday. Ivan, we'll do your meme one on Mondays as well. 310 horse and 1,800 pounds. One of the best power to weight ratios. The Cora LQ Sport. 1,000 hours automation rip. I've got about 900. The Cora is what this is. Cora? Where are we? It is called Cora LQ. Hatchback boy, nice. Have a good night, JPSA. Have a good weekend, bud. Cheers from Canada to you. Automation should let us set up the differential. I agree, that'd be nice. Another yawn coming in. It's one of those things. The stream delay is actually catching up. It's actually getting more caught up somehow. I don't know. It was like playing. Not sure. But so far, the challenge, we've got the vote still up there on the challenge in the Discord, the vote for the next competition. Currently winning is 2010 Sports Sedans. In second place, quite close, is 60s cars. And then in third place, we got Sporty Hyper Milers. Call the vote now. The last card being now. Hold up for a little more. I know you want to do 10 Sports Sedans that badly, Ricky. My gosh. Come on, Costco. It's been up for like 15 minutes. Yeah, geez, Costco. Someone really wants to do 10 sports. You know, I don't even want to do 10 sports sedans anymore just because you're so antsy on this. And make it, yeah, I think you'd feel great about that. It'd be great. That's nope. What would be some things you would want to add in an automation? I would love to have hybrids. A hybrid. I'd love to have straight eights, inline twos, or inline eights, inline twos, flat eights, and flat 12s, etc. Couple things. Like those are engines at least. Hybrids are up there. A diesel would be really cool as well. I like a diesel. That'd be nice. And a couple things. I had a couple things on my list to add when I talked to Rob. Nice big old wing on the back. This thing doesn't look too much supercar-esque, but this is a third world supercar, guys. Maybe this company bought this vehicle and they just souped it up, and it is quite souped up. A front-wheel drive engine. Superchargers for sure. I've been here for however long the stream is going. Yeah, I know. It is what it is, Riley, you know? W engines, I would like W or VV engines, or both. Diesel hypercars would be a fun thing to try, I agree. Inline 6 turbo diesels, that'd be really cool. I just like inline 6s in general, but it's inline 6. VR engines? Yeah, Killrob, when I talked to him, he said VR engines are probably never going to happen just because they're just too similar to V engines. It's very similar to the V engine, the narrow angle V. So very, very, very fast. Front-wheel drive, though, is the biggest issue here. Well, who knows? Understeer is there, which is fine. A little more than the last car in the understeer, I feel like, even though we are quite lighter. Quite a bit lighter. Yep, just a bit. We'll restart that. We'll restart that. We'll short shift it. We still have power. This thing's still got a lot of power, even in third. We're pulling from like 4,000, 5,000 RPM. Wow, that's nice to turn in though. A little bit slow there, we're going, but that's nice to turn in. I don't think it'll be a record setter just because the front-wheel drive, the understeer is just not ideal for performance, really. It's predictable and easy, but you gotta drive it a bit slower. It's an interesting, it's a good car to drive. Well, the next update is gonna be the turbo update. We're gonna have the forced induction update as part of the light campaign. I'm not too sure. I was honestly hoping the forced induction update would come already for a while, but that's okay. Quite grippy at high speeds too. Not bad. Oh boy, we're good. Second gear, wow. using ABS. Yeah. You know, I'm a hypocrite, I know. I don't use ABS on my cars, but if you don't... So not the best time, but good for, like, the front-wheel drive. It just makes it just a little more difficult to drive the limit because you got understeer. Octa Turbo V8, that'd be pretty sick, honestly. A tri-turbo, I mean, a single turbo. I just want single turbo V8s. That could be cool. A 120.9, that's not a bad time. That's up there for one of the better times. It's a tough... Front-wheel drive just... It's a little harder. But a 120.9, Simsa. That 120.9. Appreciate that. I feel like it'd be a good mod that does gen. Well, we got a couple of those already, I think. Faster than Costco's in mind with a front-wheel drive hatchback. I know. It was like, see, this car, you can't push too much more. We could probably shave off like 9/10 of a second. The 120 is probably what this thing can get. It can't get much faster. I think yours and Costco's for sure, because Costco's car handled decently. A little sketchy. Yours is very sketchy. You can get better. I might give it a try next time. We'll finish it off here. You guys gotta vote in the Discord. Go to the Discord and then go vote in the Unity Challenges Drive chat for the next challenge. So far, it's winning. We got 2010 Sports Sedans, which is Costco's vehicle, apparently. Pretty crazy good for those challenges because you're much better at understeer than oversteer. I mean, I would say most people are much better at understeer. Understeer is so predictable. Like, as long as you're not on throttle and you or a little bit of throttle, it'll grip okay. What's the next challenge? When's the next one of these challenges? Well, not Josh, or not Joe, sorry. We'll be testing the other half. So there's more cars to test for this one. We'll testing those on Monday or Tuesday. We'll see, Monday or Tuesday. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, not Joe. Go in the Discord, link in the description. I post in there. From the drive power slides. It might be Tuesday, it might be Monday. The vote closes will be open for a bit longer for sure. But it'll be for sure either Monday or Tuesday. I'll figure it 100%, but probably Monday. No promise. No. But make sure to go in the Discord and vote. I'm gonna end it off here. Go eat some dinner. You guys have yourself a fantastic weekend. And I'll probably have an automation video for tomorrow. We'll see. No promises. I'll try. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you next time.